Yo, what is up? Yeah, it's Sean, and today we're talking about Resend. Listen, when it comes to email, it is one of those parts of a product that almost everybody needs, yet almost nobody enjoys setting up. Sending transactional emails, like welcome messages, password resets, invoices, notifications, all this stuff like that. It is all essential, but, getting them to land, in an inbox reliably can still be, let me put it this way, a technical headache. So listen, Resend tries to make that easier. It is an email API built for developers, specifically designed to help you build, test and send emails at scale with a simple interface, and a reliable infrastructure. Listen, before we get into this video, this is really important. If you've got a business of your own and you want to be spotlighted on this channel, hit me up, email me, and we can make that happen. But yeah, listen, at its core, Resend is a developer-centric email API. Like I said, it is built around a clean REST interface that you can integrate with your app within minutes. You install an SDK, generate an API key, and immediately start sending emails the way you write other code. Listen, what that looks like in practice is very straightforward. You call a single API endpoint, for example, pass a few parameters, things like a sender, subject, some HTML body, and Resend delivers it, meaning that people get the mail, not spam, and that is the whole goal here. Listen, one of the big themes on Resend site is that it's built by engineers for engineers. There's SDK support for all the major languages and environments. Node.js, Python, Ruby, for example, Go, Rust, .NET, and much more. Listen, that means you can drop Resend right into your stack with whatever language you're comfortable with. It is not tied to some obscure, library or, proprietary platform. Listen, you don't have to fight with SMTP configs, or weird legacy UIs. Listen, you call the API, you get a success, response, and your email goes out. That is the whole philosophy behind it. Listen, Resend also doesn't just send emails. Listen, it gives you visibility into how those emails behave. Every API call has logs you can inspect, for example. You can see the delivery status, bounces, clicks and opens, webhook events and more. Listen, that kind of observability, let me put it this way, matters, when you're building, critical flows. If passwords, aren't arriving or receipts aren't being delivered, you need to know why, not just, that something failed. And Resend also promises 99.9% uptime and compliance with modern security standards, including SOC 2 and GDPR commitments, giving you peace of mind for mission-critical apps. Listen, also Resend's API is flexible enough to handle a variety of real email use cases without any complex configuration. Welcome and onboarding emails, password reset, recovery emails, receipts, invoices, user notifications, trial expiration emails, stuff like that. And you can even add attachments, schedule those emails for delivery and send batch emails, all with simple API calls. And because Resend supports idempotency keys, and you can actually ensure that duplicate requests don't accidentally send the same email, more than once, which is important, for reliability, in production systems, for example. Look, email deliverability has always been a pain point. Listen, Resend's documentation and feature list shows that it is designed with that firmly, in mind. You can send from multiple regions, reducing latency, and increasing the chance your emails hit inboxes quickly. There is a built-in support for things like DKIM, SPF, and DMARC configuration to authenticate, your domains and sort of protect your email reputation. So you also get dynamic suppression lists and proactive reputation monitoring, which, like I said, automatically prevents repeated sending, to emails that bounce or don't engage, helping to protect, the sender's reputation over time. So listen, Resend has been rolling out new capabilities, including things like templates, inbound email supports, online editor features, and improved contact management, for example. That expand, how developers can craft, personalize, and receive emails through the platform. So listen, that makes it not just, an outgoing email engine, but a much, much more complete communication layer for products, for your products. So listen, Resend isn't trying to be a full email, marketing suite, like MailChimp, for example. Listen, it is focused on programmatic email for developers. Transactional, product driven, and deeply integrated, into apps and backends. Listen, if email is part of your product's functionality, not just a marketing channel, Resend is deliberately built to fit that pattern. Listen, it is for developers, like I said, teams and startups that want simple API, reliable deliverability, some vision into the email and those events, and predictable behavior in production. Listen, when it comes to pricing, Resend's pricing structure, including a free tier, as you can see, and scalable paid plans. It is designed so you can build and test without a heavy cost early on, but still handle, real traffic as you grow. And because email usage typically scales, with user engagements, this kind of, usage-based model is just easier, to reason about than flat tiers, for oversized audiences. And as you can see, the Pro plan is starting at $20 per month, and this one is at $90 per month. But listen, it is not that high for what you're getting. As you can see here, you have 100,000 emails, for example. That is not peanuts. But yeah, look, you also gotta keep in mind that programmatic email is never effortless. There's always some setup that comes to it. That you have to think through. But what Resend does really well is wrapping all of that complexity, into a simple API and dashboard, with high quality and modern developer ergonomics. So yeah, that is Resend. Listen, a modern developer first email API that simplifies one of the oldest, challenges in web apps. Delivering email reliably. Listen, if you're building an app, where transactional email matters and you want, less friction with better visibility, and control in overalls, Resend is absolutely worth trying out. Listen, but yeah, that'd be it from today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like under this video. It really helps me out a lot, to keep coming back with those projects to you guys. And also, like I said at the beginning, this is really important. If you've got a business of your own and you want to be spotlighted on this channel, email me, contact me, and we can make that happen. Also comment down below what are your impressions, of Resend. And yeah, see you guys in the next one, and peace.